Boom! What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing a little bit of range time. So I'm out here. If you guys don't know, or you guys are unfamiliar with me in the full, I have shot competitive air rifles. So this air rifle that I have here, it is a tx200. So this gun is about $1,000, and it's the most winningest air rifle in competitive shooting for entry level. Okay, it's the most winningest rifle. It has a walnut stock, extremely good bluing. There's not a lot of light out today. It's not very sunny. It's kind of it's not cold, but so check this out. I put an SWFA scope on here. So I'm filming this on my phone because I do not have my camera with me. So this is an SWFA Super Sniper scope. It takes a while for this thing to adjust, for the camera to adjust. But anyway, so I'm filming this on my phone, and bear with me because I'm new with the phone filming. So that SWFA Super Sniper scope is $299 at swfa.com. This is a 16 power scope because in field target you can only use up to a 16 power scope. So I just grabbed a 16 power. So when when targets are closer, this will go all the way down to a 10-yard parallax. So this will be great for air guns. I've used this scope on a lot of air guns. High recoiling, gas piston air rifles to this. This thing has the smoothest cycling trigger I have ever felt out of a lot of air guns. This gun is probably the smoothest, least amount of recoil air gun out there. I swear to God. I have a Diana 48 side cocking, and I use that for field target. Great gun, heavy gun. This gun is not heavy at all. This gun is probably the best bang for your buck. So today I'm doing a pellet test. I've already done a pellet test. Future me put in the groupings from the other pellet test. Is this my? Hold on. Oh no, somebody. Here it is. Look at this. Are you serious? Nope, that's not it. That's a different day. There's targets in here that I've used. I use this whiteboard. I'm the only person with a whiteboard. I got whiteboards right here. So I'm doing a pellet test. We have JSB Exact Monsters. You can't really see that because it won't focus. Exact Monsters. JSB Exact Heavies. JSB Exact Beast. These are 16 grain. The heavies are 10.34 and the monsters are 13.4. And I want to see how this gun shoots with slugs. So I got, I guess, Zan projectile slugs. They're tiny. They're not huge. Can't really see those very well, but they're slugs. So I'm curious to what they're going to do. These are 10 grain as well. Now, with the other groups, okay, so far this gun likes these. They're H&N Barracudas. Okay, almost every one of my air guns that shoots 177, or even for that matter, my 25 caliber, they all know my 25 caliber does shoot JSBs, but I have a 22 PCP shoots these. I have a multitude of 177 rifles that shoot these. This is an all-around best bang for your buck. So if you're looking at like, oh, what's a good pellet, just try this. Just go for this Barracuda match, 177 grain, or 177 caliber, 10.65 grain. So I'm gonna hang these, and we're gonna shoot 5-shot groups of each pellet. Now, if your gun does not shoot at 30 yards, it's not gonna shoot at 55. Field target goes all the way out to 55. So this range right here is a 30-yard range. What does it say? If shooting less than 25 yards, use lower range behind clubhouse. So if we're shooting up there, they want us to go behind the clubhouse. This is 30 yards. Let me see. I have a rangefinder. I'm pretty sure. I've shot here for years, and I've always assumed this was 30 yards. Rangefinder says 25 yards. So we're going to go 25 yards. I always thought this was 30 yards, and somebody recently told me that it was 25, and I just figured I'd check. So we're at 25 yards. I'd rather be at 30. So the gun, I just sighted in from this post to that board. The gun is going to be slightly behind these posts, so it's 25 yards. Okay, so unfortunately I can't get out to 30. So my whole adage is I like to zero at 35 because I shoot out to fucking 55. Field target requires 55 yard shooting. So, and they're at, usually when you're shooting 55, it's about an inch target. These are 1 inch circles, targets. I'm having a really hard time. This phone's throwing me off. So anyway, I buy these and I sight into those. So we're gonna get to some shooting. This is just a pellet test video, and then later on I'll get into zeroing. And when I zero this, I'll be sitting on my field target chair, and I'll have a bipod that I will be having the gun setting on. So I'll be sitting at a really goofy position for field target. So this is a 6-minute intro. We're gonna get ready to shoot. We're going to start off with Exact Monsters. Let's go. Okay, so I just remembered the last time I did the pellet test, I had the gun at a dead rest. Meaning there was a rest in the front and a rest in the back. I'm going to do that group again. That was a pretty decent group. I'm going to do that one again on a dead rest. So it takes me out of the equation. I know a lot of airgun shooters are like, don't do that, don't do that. I've done that forever, and it's a good way to find out what pellet your gun likes. Because if it shoots good on a dead rest, the pellet, it's going to shoot fine from your shoulder. So the reason why I was shooting the way I was just there is because I was just up here, me and the wife, and we were shooting shotgun shells at the off the 2x4s at the bottom of the target, and I was just, that was habit. So doing the pellet test, I like to do this. So I'm going to put another target sticker up there, and go from there. I'm going to set it. See, it's not too sunny out. There's cloud coverage, but I'm going to put this other target up here. We'll look at this group real quick. Look at this group. So I got 3 real good shots from the shoulder. So this is the accuracy you could be looking at from your shoulder. So that one, the wind came up. That was my first shot. I wasn't counting this one. So my next 3 shots were right there. The wind got up. I wanted to see how it shot in the wind, and it went up there. So technically, that's not bad. I mean, remember, this is a 1-inch. This is a 1-inch target. So I got 2 touching, 1 just on the outside, and 1 flyer. That one doesn't count. That was my first shot. But I'll put another sticker like right here. And we're gonna do dead rest pellet testing. Let's go. Now, doing this target test, this pellet test on a dead rest, the pellets aren't going to hit the target, okay? But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for groups because we're doing a pellet test. So it doesn't matter where the pellet goes. It matters that they stay together, the holes. So if these pellet holes, this is the target, say they're way up here, but they're all in one hole, I'm going to use that, and I'll just move the scope back down. So we're going to do this again, 5 more shots, dead rest. Let's go. So now with this hole being from a dead rest, it shot 10 mils high, so I changed my point of impact to the 10 mil spot. Brought the impact down. So I think it was shooting better with these pellets from my shoulder than on a dead rest. Really weird. I had 3 touching damn near from my shoulder, but as soon as I went to a dead rest, that group opened up. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm still learning this gun too. This is a brand new gun. I just got this gun. You guys have literally seen all the shots that I put through it with the groups from the video a minute ago to now. That's the predominantly all the shots. I did shoot the shells with my wife the other day, so apart from that, this gun's not broken in. So I'm gonna keep going, and if I have time, I'll go back through doing everything again from my shoulder. But we're gonna keep going with the dead rest and see how it goes. Here we go. Damn, so maybe I should take it off the dead rest, but these pellets, you gotta see this. This is bad. This is JSB heavies. I don't know if it's really an accurate pellet or not, but that's the group, JSB heavies. So we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna bother shooting 5 shots of that. Just keep moving, and what I'll do is the best one that I have, best 2 or whatever, I'm gonna go back and shoot from the shoulder and see how the groups differ. Obviously they're gonna differ because I'll be incorporated in like most of the inaccurate parts, because if I move or all that kind of stuff, because the buttstock instead of it being sat on that, it'll be on my shoulder all the way. So the guns react differently because of the recoil. Maybe an air gun, but the recoil goes forward, so like it's weird how it transfers over. This transfers over to firearms tremendously. So moving on, going to JSB exact beasts. Let's go. Alright, so I went up, I took my marker, took the marker, and I circled all the groups that I just shot with a dead rest. Okay, I'm not going to reshoot the monsters. I'm not going to reshoot the monsters because the monsters I did shoot already on both. So I'm actually excited about the JSB, it's these ones right here, beasts, because they shot really well. I'm curious if I can get them to the groups to be a little bit tighter. They are a monster of a pellet. For those who shoot, you know that this thing, where's the camera, hold the focus, is crazy compared to, this is a slug, just a little thing, compared to a pellet. I can't open this, can't get it open, but anyway, the beasts are, they're a beast of a pellet, really. That's probably why they got their name. So now we're gonna go back through, shoot front bag only, standard, go back through and shoot 5-shot groups on all of them, and then call it a day. We're gonna get what we get, and we're gonna see where it's at. Let's go. All right, next one, JSB exact beasts. So the last ones were the slug, and those groups tightened right up. So this gun absolutely does not like to be on a dead rest. I have guns at the house that require to be on a dead rest, like the NP2, the second gen NP2 I have, and I shoot 40 yards dead rest, hole for hole with that. So all depends on the gun, I guess. That gun is also heavy, so this gun's lighter, so maybe it's a weight thing. But anyway, we got the beast. Let's go. JSB heavy. Now this was the worst group earlier. I couldn't imagine it tightening up any better. I mean, it will be better, I think, but it's not going to be like insane, I don't think. That was in the 1-inch. I know this gun doesn't like to be on a dead rest. I know that. Now remember, just because it's in the target doesn't mean shit. It's in the target. Both of those were in the target. But this is really close to the actual H&N Barracudas. I rushed that one. Try one more time. It should go into the other group. That one kind of fell out. All the rest of them are better than that. Now we got wind. Of course we have wind. Of course there's wind, and it's going to gust to like 5-6 miles an hour. Of course there's wind. It's a crosswind too. It's going that way. I just gotta wait for it to fucking stop for a second. These pellets are only, what are these? 10 grains? Most of these are 10 grains, yeah, 10.3. Whatever it shoots the best, I have to get 10 tins of. There we go. That's literally it for the day. Let's look at these groups. Alright, let's go get this piece of cardboard. So we have different groups because we shot 2 different styles. And the group, I should have shot, well, I already shot the monsters, but the heavies came down, they grouped together. We'll take a look at this. The heavies came down, they grouped together. The Zans started to group. The beasts grouped better. I think the best group I have on here, probably the monsters. But they're all, I think I'm gonna have to do this test again. Check it out. So the one that's circled is a dead rest group. The one that is not, obviously, was the original group. So JSB heavies, that's what they did. They grouped up. I have 2 in one hole right there. I got the 3 going diagonally. So those with practice with the gun would come together. This is the beasts. Okay, the beasts were together on a dead rest, and then they were together from my shoulder. Fucking mosquito. So that one up there is a flyer. The other 3 are together. That might even be 4 there. And then this is the slug. Okay, the slugs did come together. I don't know which one is the true group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all 5 shots. So that could have been my breathing and my heart rate, because every time that my heart rate would spike, the scope would go pew, pew, pew. So that's that. So the verdict is still out. So far, I think I like the Barracudas. I think the gun likes the Barracudas, but I think I'm going to continue to shoot the Beast a little bit. The monsters and the heavies. We're going to shoot them all. We're going to keep shooting 3 out of the JSBs, and we're going to keep shooting the Barracudas. Somebody's coming, and that's my video for the day. Shooting dead rest and shooting from the shoulder. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.
Goodbye.